you guys.
Lindsay Fuller in the Bing Lounge. Hey, welcome to Portland.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah, not too far away. Lindsay Fuller and your band. Now, is this Cheap Dates or is this some other?
These are the Cheap Dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking really good.
Best dates I ever had.
A good deal. It's great to have you here. You're with Amy Ray on the road, and that's got to be sweet. Now, these are some of the things that have been described about your music. You know, there's Southern Gothic, storyteller, dark, soulful, gritty. Don't you go writing me a happy love song, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
No. No. That last song was the closest thing I ever came to a love song. And there's all kinds of trouble in that song.
I can only guess. What brought you from Alabama, you know, which it does have this sort of, you know, the Southern Gothic and the storytelling traditions, but you've set your sights on the Northwest. What brought you here? What was that moment that you thought, you know, I'm going to go over here?
Well, I was just young and just wanted to get out of the South. And I'd been living in Oregon before that, and I went back to Alabama, and then when I was in Alabama, I just was kind of pining for the Pacific Northwest, and I was like, I got to get back out there. And I'd never been to Seattle, and I just said, I'm going to Seattle. So I didn't know anybody. I packed up my car, and I drove out to Seattle, and I've lived there almost 9 years now. So.
Wow, that's like being a Seattleite. I mean, if you were living in Portland for 9 years, that would constitute you being a Portlander for sure.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, it's beautiful place. Great music place. So.
Yeah. Does it change the way you write music, do you think?
It definitely. I'd never really listened to punk music until I moved to Seattle, and so I definitely got exposed to punk music, and I think that's influenced just my brain a little bit. So.
Yeah, the melodies and maybe the shifts in what you do and all that.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. I know that my stuff is very far from punk music, but I don't know. There's just something really gnarly about punk music. It's just so nasty and raw. So
yeah, it sounds like it's down the street where you live for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
not too far away. Well, it does sound like it's been a great year too on the Dave Matthews Caravan when he was only doing these few shows. That must have been a thrill.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
You know, to be on board that and, you know, just get exposed. How did you meet Amy Ray, one of our other favorite Indigo girls?
Yeah, she's awesome. I met her because we opened up some shows for the Indigo Girls, and we just hit it off and kept in touch. And then she asked us, Jeff and I went and did a Southern tour with her in January. Well, first we sang on each other's records. That was the next thing we did, and yeah, she's amazing. And her band, her solo act is just incredible. I mean, if you guys are free tonight, you should come check her out because it's really awesome.
And she seems like one of those incredibly generous people. Where
oh my
she'll
gosh,
share.
So generous, so generous. So it's been so much fun. I couldn't be on tour with a better person.
How long has this sort of musical thing been going for you with Amy Ray?
Let's see. We opened for the Indigo Girls in 2010. So I don't know, since fall 2010.
So it's been some good experiences for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now this new album, and Amy's on that as well.
Yeah.
You Anniversary is out today, so congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, it's about time. I recorded it a year ago. So, thank you, guys.
It just seems like, you know, these things take time. It'd be like something suspect if it was too quick, you know, although it's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
But what I like about you is that you've got this poetry weaving in and out of your life. Poems and poets and poetry. Talk a little bit about You Anniversary and the meaning of that, where it came from.
Well, I got the idea for the song from the W.S. Merwin poem for the anniversary of my death. And it's a great poem about, it's really short, but he's contemplating the fact that he passes that day every year that he's going to die, and he has no idea that that's the day he's going to die. And so it's a very interesting concept. And so my album definitely deals with some darker themes, and I don't know. I just feel like if you keep that in the forefront of your mind, that can make you do things differently and maybe a little bit better. I don't know if you think about that stuff. So, or at least make you, enjoy the people around you more. I don't know. But it's a beautiful poem. You should check it out. So that's what I named my album after and wrote a song about.
Well, congratulations on having it released. That's very exciting to see the whole artistic kind of arc come together for you like this.
Thank you.
And it's great to have you in Portland with your entire band.
Yes.
And wonderful to have you in the Bing, Lindsay Fuller.
It's so awesome to be here. Thank you, guys. Thank you.